What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to How to Smartphones tutorial videos. In this video, I'll be doing a startup and activation on the iPhone 12. First off, on the side there's a power button. We're going to go ahead, press and hold that until the Apple logo pops up. Once it pops up, we're going to release the button. So in this video, I'm just going to go ahead and do the startup wizard, kind of get it to the home screen. If you want to actually activate it, you will need a SIM card, and I will explain that when I get towards the end of the video. But for now, we're going to start off. You select your language preference. English, you select the country or region, United States. We're going to be setting up manually. And then here we are looking for a Wi-Fi. We're looking for the Wi-Fi connection. So we're going to want to go ahead and select those. And we are selecting Wi-Fi, and I'm going to go ahead and type in my password. And now that I have my password typed in, it's going to go ahead and hit join. And from here, it's going to go ahead and get going. If you have a SIM card in there already, it might just activate it and use that network. But I'm just using Wi-Fi because I didn't put a SIM card in here. And it says it may take a few minutes to activate your phone. And after that screen, this data and privacy screen pops up. And it's got a Face ID. It's asking for a password or way of security. We're going to go ahead and select Set It Up Later in Settings. Passcode options, don't use a passcode. It's just looking for security, and it's, are you sure you don't want to use it? I don't want to use it at the moment. I will set that up later in another tutorial. And then data and apps. If you're wanting to back up from a different device, you can do restore from iCloud, restore from Mac or PC, transfer directly from an iPhone, move data from an Android. Don't transfer apps and data. So if you're transferring between phones, you got something backed up on iTunes, iCloud, you can use these other options. I'm going to go ahead and not transfer anything. It's asking for Apple ID information. I'm going to go ahead and select the forgot password, don't have Apple ID. And I'm going to set up later in settings. Are you sure? And then I'm going to select don't use Apple ID. We'll set that up later. We have the terms and agreements, terms and conditions, little agreement page. We agree with that. And then the express settings, we can customize the setting or just continue. We'll continue. Keep your iPhone up to date. You can go ahead and select continue. iMessage, FaceTime, you want to set it up. You can go ahead, hit not now. Siri, we'll set that up later in settings. Screen time, set that up later. App analysis, I usually don't share. Gonna hit continue. You got two options. You can go light or dark. Once you have that selected, you can continue. And then you have a zoomed standard or a zoom display. Pretty much one has a smaller app. The apps look smaller, and the other one, everything is a little bit bigger. I go with standard. If you have, if you might be a little older, you might want the larger stuff, you can go with the zoomed. Hit continue, and then welcome to iPhone. So just like that, it takes us to the home screen. No SIM card installed, so I have no SIM card on in my device. Here we go. We are now at the home screen. And if you wanted to activate your device, little library here with the shortcut. We got search bars. We got the news like we had earlier. But this, I believe, is new. This little swipe right all the way. Swipe one more time, nothing. Swipe from the top, nothing. And you swipe from to the bottom, nothing. From the top, you get that thing. Anyway, so there's that quick little look through that home screen. If you want to activate your device, get it hooked up to the provider, you will need your SIM eject tool. Pull out your SIM tray, which is right down here. I'll have a video on that. You guys can check that out in the playlist. But you eject that, install your SIM card, put it back in, power your phone. The phone should be powered off when you're doing that. Power the phone back on, and it should activate, and it should give you a network signal, and you should be able to, at that point, call and make calls off that phone, make calls to that phone. So that's just kind of how you do that. Quick little setup and startup and activation video. Hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it with anybody who might be looking for this information. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.